Good morning and welcome to Thursday's Thought for the Day. When a train goes through a tunnel and it gets, you don't throw away the ticket and jump off. You sit still and trust the engineer. Words are a quote from Corrie ten Boom, a Dutch Christian watchmaker who, along with her sister and other family members, hid Jews and helped them to escape from the Nazis during the Second World War, something she believed was following the will of God. She was eventually caught and sent to Ravensbrück concentration camp, but even whilst imprisoned, she found and shared hope in God. I'd like to read you some excerpts from the book, The Hiding Place. It grew harder and harder. Even within these four walls, there was too much misery, too much seemingly pointless suffering. Every day, something else failed to make sense. Something else grew too heavy. But as the rest of the world grew stranger, one thing became increasingly clear. And that was the reason the two of us were here. Why others should suffer, we were not shown. As for us, from morning until lights out, whenever we were not in the ranks for roll call, our Bible was the centre of an ever-widening circle of health and hope. Like waifs clustered around a blazing fire, we gathered about it, holding out our hearts to its warmth and light. The blacker the night around us grew, the bigger and truer and more beautiful burned the word of God. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Even in such terrible times, Corrie and her sister felt the love of God burn brighter and brighter. And if we put our trust in God, then we can feel that too. God's love isn't just for the good times, it's for all time. He's there for us, helping us, guiding us, comforting us. We just have to trust that all will be well. To quote Mother Julian of Norwich, a Christian mystic who lived through the Black Plague, all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. I don't know if Corrie ten Boom was aware of Mother Julian's writings, but she had that same trust that all would be well, one way or another. When things were bad, she trusted that God would help her to cope, and with that came an even deeper faith and understanding. Now, many of us may feel a bit lost at the moment, not knowing what the future holds. I, for one, don't know when people will be able to sing again, and so, as much of my work is dependent on people singing, I don't know what work I may have in the future. Some people don't know where they're going to fit into life as this pandemic comes to an end, especially as churches, businesses, charities, social groups may change. And that can be scary. Life will never be the same again, and some people may be worried about where they will fit in. But if we trust God, we may feel his love burn brighter and brighter. So, if you feel like you've gone into a dark tunnel, don't throw away your ticket. Sit still and trust the engineer. Amen.